Y'all come on in, come on in. I might be a little shine. I got grease all over my face and head. How y'all feeling tonight? Hope everybody's feeling blessed. Come on in, TikTok, baby, roll with me. Y'all roll with me early today. I'm back again. I'd like to thank everybody for their support. Mr. Check Your Energy. Come on in, baby. Come on in. How y'all feeling tonight? God bless us all. Hope y'all get an understanding. I'm gonna talk about a very good topic, man. It's gonna be the word love. Everybody talk about love, but I don't. Do we really love? Do we really understand what it is? Do we understand what it takes? Come on in, please share. Come on in, I'm getting myself together. For the ones that's coming on, I'd like to thank y'all. Appreciate it. Come on in. I'm trying to find myself on here. Yeah. Come on in, please share. How y'all feeling? Come on in. Give everybody a chance to come on in. I hope y'all having a good Sunday. I'm always having a good day. I'm blessed to be here. Blessed to have y'all. Please comment. Please be respectful. I thank y'all. Please be respectful. God bless us all. We're gonna talk about love. What it is, what it means, what it takes. I kind of been thinking about this all day. It's been something I've been wanting to put together. I kind of been hesitating on it, but I always try to ask God to give me the right words to say, man. I don't like to, people gonna feel some type of way anyway, and I understand that, but I want to just speak from a man's point of view, so please allow me to do that. Please allow me to do that. Like I said, I'm gonna talk about love. The first thing first, man. I want to say that it don't work alone. People say that they love you and things like that, and it's just a word to them. You got to do more. You have to put in more, and that's what I'm actually get to. We all use that word, and I don't think we really understand actually what it means. Or do we take out the time to put in the time? It's so much I can say, man. But first thing first, love have to have structure. It has to have structure. Uh, a lot of times in life, we'll use the word all day long, all day long. If it just, but you don't show no actions. Um, in order to love, it takes patience, it takes time, it takes faith, it takes all that. When we get in relationships and friendship with people, you even got to protect. You even have to protect the love. You got to protect it. You do that. You do that by keeping it in a safe spot, a safe place. We don't do that to each other as people. We treat each other any kind of way. Once we get somebody into our life and we figure that we have them exactly what we want them, that love we say we have, we start treating each other any type of way. Any type of way. We start talking to each other bad. We start feeling like we can get over. We start feeling like we can play games. Okay, I'll be back. That's the way we treat love. But you say you love me though. You say you love me as your friend. You say you love me as a brother. But look at how you treat me. That's not love, bro. Once you start understanding love and how to live and understanding life, then you do things a whole lot more different. Things a lot more better. Especially when you get off into these relationships. Love is always gonna grow. It ain't gonna never stop growing. Because when you water the love with the things that it's supposed to be watered with, it's always gonna grow. You're gonna go through something now. You're gonna go through some storms, you're gonna go through some rain, you're gonna go through some pain. Love got all that in it. It has all that in it. And when you start to understand and you start being careful with love, then you don't even give it out as you can't give it out to everybody. But that faith is when you're going through things and things are not working out right. You don't turn your back on that person. You don't look and say, "Oh, I can do something." Oh, I think this. No, it ain't. It ain't. The thing about it is, it ain't never over with. When it's real love, it ain't never. It's never. It's always a way. And the thing with us as people, we just use the word. Then we'll turn right back around and go back right back to the same person that we was at first in life. When you love, man, you start to grow. You start to change. You start to treat you start not just other people. You start to treat yourself even better. I was talking to my partner about that today. When you love, man, you start want to get things right. You don't want to stay the same. You don't want to. It's impossible to say you love with no faith. It's impossible to say you love and you don't put no work in. None. You want the man to put it all in. It don't go like that. And sometimes when it's love, you got to sacrifice. Yeah. When it's love, at times you have to sacrifice. You got to some things you might have to actually just let go, bro. They go for men and women. But people say, "Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you," but you still hurt me though. We say we love somebody all the time, but we still constantly want to stay doing the same thing that hurt that person. It seems like to me that you actually may love something else a little bit more better. We get off of too loving materialistic things. We get off of too. Then see that has no life to it. Love have life. At some point in time, love have life, and then when you start understanding what it is, then you start structuring it. That's when you start structuring. You start having love, and it also have rules. It also have rules. Love have rules. It have rules that you can't, things that you shouldn't do, boundaries that you shouldn't cross. See, people now say that they love people, they cross all type of boundaries, 24/7, 365. That's something as a man that I'm starting to realize, and I'm starting to realize, hey man, I can't. This something I don't want nobody to. I don't want to tell nobody I love them, and cross lines with them or say things and, and do things to them that hurt them. That's something that I don't want to do. Words is power. As people, we should know that by now. And a lot of people say, "Oh man, words." Yeah, words hurt. When you start understanding what love is, then you start learning how to use better words, better judgment. You start carrying yourself in a totally different way. I don't care what nobody think. I'm telling you what it is. It had all of that attached to it. Love don't work on people like, "Oh, I love you." Then they do no work. They do no nothing. Nothing. They put no work in, no time in. They figure that, "Oh, well, you the man or you didn't." No, man. Love have all of this. I'm telling you, attached to it. All of it. And you're not gonna get everything. When you love, sometimes you don't get it. You have to love because it's what you want to do. You don't have to be forced to do it. You're just a loving person automatically. You don't bring things back up. Then you got to be forgiven. Oh man, forget that. Oh, hey, you're not loving them. That's why things with us as people don't work out because we say we love, but then we want to pick out the shit that we don't want to do, the stuff that we want to do. Well, you don't love them, brother. You don't love them, sister. This is something that you just making up along the way. Long as you get money and getting compensated for whatever you did, to you that's love. That's not love. When you love, man, you go. When you love, man, sometimes the person that you love with, you go through hard times with them, brother, sister, mama, man, woman. I'm starting to realize now, like I said, at some point in time, I love myself enough now to not even give away a lot of my time because it's valuable. Now I'm realizing what love is all. I'm not gonna go back and forth with he, she, nobody, because I got work to put in. If I say I got work to put in, I got work to put in. I got to structure myself that way I won't fall. That's the love I have for myself, so I'm gonna give it to somebody else. A lot of people say, "Oh, love, I love you because of this." No, 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 no. Mm-mm. You just using the word, but you're not following. You're not following the pattern for your life to elevate, to make your life better. Because I don't know what type of love it is that people giving each other. I don't want that. You can keep it. That's something that I don't want. I don't want a sometime in person. I don't want a person to say that they love me, and then 1 minute they say things when they get mad, and then they come back again and try to fix it. You can't fix it. You can't fix it. When you say words out of your mouth, it stays with people for the rest of their life. I understand at some point in time we make mistakes, but some things that we're not gonna constantly keep doing, especially when you love somebody. When you start loving, you start changing the way that you are. I hear a lot of people say, I ain't gonna change, I don't want to change. I'm not never gonna say, I'm always gonna want to change. I'm always gonna want to change. I'm always gonna want to be better. I'm always gonna want people to want me in their presence. That's what love do. That's what love do. Love is prayer. We ain't praying for each other. We ain't doing none of that. If you can't, if one see, think about love is a lot of times you don't get nothing right then and there. Now, you know that. No, you don't. See, you want something out of it right then and there. As soon as you want something, so you want something to come, you want something right there. It ain't love ain't fast food. Yeah, you just can't put it in the microwave, take it out, and then it's done. It don't go that way. Love is work, experience, work, wisdom, knowledge. It's all that mixed together. You can't just say, well, no. In case that you be loving all type of stuff that you had to be in love. Then what they do? It brings poison in, slow leaks. But people talk about love all the time. Greedy, how you doing? How you feeling? Please tap the screen. Please share. We're talking about love. Love comes with a lot. You got to fight when you talk about love because you got to fight to keep doing the right thing as a woman and a man. When you love, you fight for what's right. Dang what somebody that's talking about. You fight for what's right. You fight to do the right thing. You fight to say the right thing. That's love. A lot of people don't like to admit that they want to stay the way that they want to stay. No, man. God ain't put you here for that. He put you here to learn. When you start loving, you want to learn things. I know I do. I want to learn things from a woman. I want to learn things from people. When you start loving, man, and living, you make things in your life a little bit more easier. You can overlook a lot of things. You're not gonna let so many things into your life. Everybody don't deserve your love and your time. Once you find out how valuable you are as a person and what love is all about, you're not gonna give it to everybody. Everybody don't deserve it. It takes time and work to put in for that love. I'm not talking about no sex. That's fly by night. You love even when you hurting. You love even when you're going through something. You be there for people. That's real love. And you don't say nothing about it. You don't complain about it at all. And now people get in a relationship, all you want to do is complain about what you did and what you done. Okay, but keep doing it. You figure it out. You go through whatever it is you got to go through with the person you say you love it. You don't turn your back and say, oh, I want to find something new. Well, you make it new again. If you know what you're doing. I don't like people say they love and they're always being a sellout. Always going to go do something else, and their mind is always switching to something else. When you go deal with somebody, you're gonna deal with something with people that you don't like all the time. The person that I love, I'm not gonna like them all the time. No. Sometimes you will make me sick. Sometimes I get tired looking at you. But I know it's love there. I ain't gonna always look this way. I ain't gonna always be young. So you got to understand, people talk about love. Love comes with experience. I'm not going to answer no question about why I'm so aggressive. Why I can't be passionate? What you mean why I'm aggressive? I don't have time to be stopping and asking no questions. Just pay attention to what I'm saying. That's all you got to do. This is how I talk. If you don't like it, switch the channel. At the end of the day, that's what love is. You have to study things. Things take time. That's just the way it is. And then I ain't finna explain my love neither. That part. See, people always can see People feel a certain type of way because of that's how they feel. That's how they listen to things. You see what I'm saying? See, people have to understand this. When you love, you take a little bit more time to study the person before you judge. Huh? You don't come right off judging. When you love, you just sit back and say, okay, then let me make sure. Let me listen a little bit longer to see how this person is. Let me see what they've been through. Let me see what's going on. See, that's the thing with us as people. We put things in our perspective instead of sit back and understand and study. Just what love do. All you gotta do is study. All you gotta do is watch a person so many times to figure out what it is and who they are. We don't do that. We always in a rush for things. I told you, people like to be microwave. People want you to treat them. People want you to treat them, do something in 4 or 5 minutes to make them feel good. They're not love. I don't pick out things with people. And I just wait and stuff. Okay, then maybe that person has a point. See, when you love, then you start to understand all that. You don't go straight off of what you think. That's not love. See, we do that and then we get caught up with people and things that we have no business dealing with. Oh, I love you, I love you. Couldn't find out it ain't no love, it's lust. The whole time we do things, we want everything microwave. Love don't come that way. Get either. How you feeling? It don't come that way. It don't come that way. I'm sorry. I'm one of them type of dude. I'm straightforward, straight to the point. It ain't no way I can possibly love without going through all the stuff that I got to go through. Come this way, why? Then you begin to be grateful. I'm grateful for all the things I went through, whether it was good or bad, because I wouldn't be here right now. I appreciate even going through things with women that I'm not even with right now. I appreciate going through things with friends that I don't have conversations with right now. The older I get, the more I learn how to love more. You get what I'm saying? The more I try to say, okay, then I've been through that. Let me see, could I go over here and help? Just look, and don't want nothing out of it. Now from people, I understand that God gonna bless me with everything I need. And if it's something that I'm supposed to keep together, if it's something that's supposed to be kept together, then I don't have to force it. See, I noticed that with other people, we use that word, we know people a couple of times. No. I'm telling you, it comes with structure. You have to exercise this every day. You got to do this every day, every day. You see how people say, "Oh, I used to like him, but then I don't love him no more." Well, you never learned it from the get go. You never learned it from the go. God don't stop loving you. That's a difference. That goes to show you right there with people. People want you to pick it. Man, listen. If you love a person, you're gonna forever love them. If it's real love. You're gonna forever be there in some type of way, whether it's in the spirit, wherever you pray for them. You understand what I'm saying? With us as people, we mix our feelings, anger, the certain type of emotion, you mix it all up. You got love, got to have balance in it. Everything I'm telling you is 150% true, and when you're lacking 50, you can still got 100. I know because I go through this every day. When I get myself out of anger, then anger is not love. It's not. It's no possible way I can put it in. It don't belongs in there. It don't. You got to get rid of that part right there. All that got to come out. All of it got to come out. It don't matter though. I was mad at you. No. It don't matter if you was mad at me. You said you love me. You did what you felt like you wanted to do, which is fine. You human. You made your choice. You go through it. Why do you think God allow us to make our own choices in life? Huh? Come on. Love don't work by itself. You got to get up every day. When you get up, you got to have that faith to keep your relationship together. You got to have that faith to keep your family together. Huh? You think that man in the pulpit, you got to keep it together. And then you got to keep it together with God. He ain't finna make you do nothing. Faith come with all of that. Faith, or love come with, you got to have faith. If you lose faith, you're going to lose love. I'm telling you right now. People say, no. You go out there in the streets, you get distracted. And you start loving materialistic things. You start loving different situations, and you lose control of what you had at home. You still lose control of you lose control of your mind. You can't tell because you're going off of your feelings. You're not going off of the right thing. Please shut. I tell people this all the time. Love is a strong word. Man, I cried the other day. Think about my brother. It ain't nothing I won't do for my brother. Nothing. I don't want to go back and forth. I don't want to go. That's the same way now that I'm growing up that I feel about a woman. I'm with, okay, then, you're right. We'll figure it out later. But I love you enough. Let's calm on down and do what we got to do, baby. Don't you tell me you love me, then turn your back and then talk about me. That ain't no love. Well, I just was mad. Well, we pray about it and we mad. Then we go back and we'll return and we'll fix it again. It ain't, you don't have a lot of men like that. Them boys. I love myself enough to think about my mama. My mama don't got to tell me to think about her. I love myself enough to think about it. You don't have to tell me nothing. I work on myself so I can stay a loving person, so I can keep the dark side out. We let everything in. We want to love and deal with everything. That's not love. You just whoring yourself out to the world. That's what you doing. Life. Ain't nothing more precious than life. Nothing's more valuable than life. Close your eyes and think about losing somebody you love. There you go. Boom. See, we don't like to start appreciating things until it's gone. You got to see, that's what I'm telling you. If you love, you appreciate it right now. You just can't see because you got to close your eyes to see. When you lay your head on your pillow at night, think of everybody that you, come on now, people that we done lost. You had a time to go through it. Love is a very special thing, and it's a special word. You can't share it with everybody. It's certain places you shouldn't be. Certain things you shouldn't say. And when you start understanding love, then you start working in a certain type of pattern, structure, faith. You see what I'm saying? Happiness. There's no anger in it. Sometimes you're gonna fall down, but the love gonna help you get back up. Yeah, they're gonna help you get back up. You're gonna be like, okay, I've been through this before. I can get through it. So we don't love each other like we say we do. We inconsiderate of other people's lives. I see it all the time. People walk out the door, any kind, you don't love yourself, bro. I just don't feel like it today. Feel like it every day. Even when you don't feel like doing it. Still do it. But people don't want you saying nothing to them, expressing nothing to them. So how you want me to show you I love you then if you don't want me saying nothing? How can I do that? So, ladies, help me understand that part. Help me understand how I can look at you and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? You kind of, see, you're aggressive for nothing. But you want me to love you. How can I love you if you don't allow me? Yeah. I told you, you got to allow me to love you. I'm going to love you regardless, but you got to allow to take it in. Even men so hard and rough around the edges, man, sure ain't got time. I don't want to be hard. Only time it's time for me to be hard when it's time for me to go to war. I ain't got time to go to war. I'm all right now. So at the end of the day, I have to allow that love in to clean, but it has to be God love first. We always accept everything else, and that's why it's hard to open. That's why it's hard to do the right thing towards other people because you let so much bull crap in, you don't believe in it. You let everybody do everything to you. Now, man, I don't believe in love, man. Man, you the one let all them old heathens up in there. You the one let all them men between your legs. You the ones deep with all them people. Yeah, love is real, my brother and sister. Once you start understanding, you start holding yourself. You start being valuable with your conversations, with your movement, with your life. Because you love yourself that much. And then when you do, you can see it. You can feel it. You can smell it. When you walk somewhere, people gonna be able to tell, oh man, I like that, man. That's that love. That's that joy. People love to see you coming. Hate to see you go. You want you want everybody attention, which is not good. Please share. Please tap the screen. It's a real thing. When I start understanding, you know what, bro, I can't fight myself on this. I got to do it this way. It's only one way you can do it. It's only one way. And this is the way I'm telling you. It's only one way. Once you start wanting to go your way, you're going to go right directly the wrong way. You got to come out of your feelings and understand what life is all about. That's all I talk about. That's why I don't care what you go through. I don't care what you've been through. Love is always gonna be there. All you got to go do is find it. It's there. It's there. Through all you going through, love is all. Why you think you still here? How you think you still breathing? How you think your children still breathing? Come on now. That's because of love and the grace that God gave you. And when you wake up in the morning time, you already have it already. If you pay attention to the things that's out there in the world, it don't ask for nothing. The trees don't ask for nothing. The grass don't ask for nothing. It automatic just like you do. But you overlook what really loves you. And you try to get the love for somewhere. No, it starts with you. It starts with you appreciating the way you look. Huh? When you look in the mirror, you got to be comfortable with who you are so that you can love. That's another thing. That's the first thing. When you get up in the morning, I want to do this. I want to. No. Just look at it. Just go and be comfortable with yourself. You can't love me if you don't love yourself. We look for, please tap the screen, please shut. We look for something that's already there. You have to look deep within yourself and be comfortable with who you are in order to love. You're not gonna love until you're gonna always have an issue all the time. You're always gonna be aggressive. You're always gonna be mean. You're gonna always, and what it is, you're gonna always try to structure and program yourself to what other people doing. That's not love. You're gonna start programming yourself to money. That's not love. You're gonna start programming yourself to you. That's not love. You got to have that self love. Because if you don't, everything you try to put together, it's gonna fall apart. It's gonna fall apart. It's gonna fall apart. It's gonna fall apart because you're gonna keep trying to change. You don't have to do that. It's already in you. Only thing you have to do is get you a pattern and get structure yourself out, balance yourself out, have faith every day, study. You know what I mean about study? Watch what you put in your ear. Watch what you put in your mouth. Watch who you have hanging around you. Watch who you lay up with. All of these things I'm telling you is love. You have the right to study whatever it is, because if you don't, then it'll hurt you. You the one put it there. Nobody forced to be in your life. Nobody forcing you to do nothing. When you love the way that you're supposed to, and it comes, but like I just told you, study. Making sure you're not putting yourself in the wrong places. Making sure you're not listening to the wrong things. Making sure you're not driving yourself. That's what love is. So that way there, man, not only that way there, when people are going through things in life that you might meet, huh? Friends, family, woman, man, you'll know how to compromise with that person. Teach that person what you learn. And that person wonder why you love them so much. Because it's already in you. It's you self-driven. Damn, man, nobody really loves me the way you do, man. You take what with me? Time. You can give a person money and start making them feel some type of way. They'll like it after a while. Like women. Love the money. And so then they come back and say, well, hey, you ain't gave me no time. You the one left it. You say you love me, but the first thing you worry about was that dollar bill. Until you looked up and every night I was gone, and now you just now realize now you just sunk. You just sunk your whole ship. Now you're asking me for time. I'm too busy now. Ain't that how people do you? They ain't love you no way. Somebody that love you can always want you to do the right thing. Whether if they just put it in your ear, nah, hey, I just want to let you know, I ain't trying to. Even a woman, hey babe, I love you enough. Hey, I love you enough to leave. I don't want to have no part to do. If you love somebody, that's what you do. Please share. Every day I try to find a better way to talk to people. I talk loud and I love enough to say, well, these ladies might be going through something today. And I don't know what they go through. I could be a little bit more, but you get what I'm saying? Even with men, y'all don't love us enough to give us no respect. I deserve it. Despise of what you feel about somebody else, give me as a man my respect. I didn't disrespect you. That goes to show you how much that you could love if you wanted to, because you don't have it. Everything that you done been through as a person, you putting it on me, and I had nothing to do with it. I wouldn't even want to love you. That's it. Please tap the screen. Please share. All I want to do is love you. It's a lot of women and men want to love, but we judge off of what we've been through. That's not love. I got to go through something to get somewhere. Huh? I have to. That's just the way it is. And I'm okay with it. Didn't God have to do it? All these things that this man had to go through to sacrifice for us, what make you think you don't have to go through nothing? You still have to love through everything. We don't. We start want to cut the love off and give it to us. No, you can't do that. Give it to me when you want it. No, keep giving it to me. Don't take it away from me. Despise of how you feel. You told me, come on now. So that's what I say as a man. You know, I'm paying attention to my life. I'm paying attention to the people I'm dealing with. I'm paying attention to what's going on in the world. I'm paying attention to the things I look at. I'm like, man, we be saying we love each other, but look how we treat each other, bro. This is crazy. Drive out in front of folks, do all type of stuff in front of folks' children, clothes all in your butt, gun all on your waist, pants sagging down, you see doo-doo stain. Man, I don't want to see you. It's a certain point of time as a man, you should grow up. What are you doing all that for? I don't get it. Swerving fast, you don't love nobody. Then you see you go out there and hit a child, you go to my whoa. It's too late to be saying whoa. You do that before you done. Going out through the school zones flying and showing no consideration to nobody else's life. But you say you love. You love, I love my child. No, you don't. It's no possible way you can tell me you love your child and you saying mother funk everybody else's child. Well, you tell me that's love, that ain't no love. You fake it, is what you're doing. Back in the days, we always had each other back. Yeah, we wore each other clothes and shoes, and we loved each other that damn much. And we ain't talk down on each other. Yeah, go on, put you some Stay Flow on them pants. I wore them yesterday. I'm wearing them today or whatever, you wear them tomorrow. Now, we find any kind of way to make fun of each other. I don't see nothing funny with a woman having a hard time with her children. Huh? I don't see nothing funny with a dude working at McDonald's or Burger King trying to get him some paper. I don't see nothing funny about that. I don't see nothing funny about that. Nothing. I think it's actually good. Okay, he working early, then he get. But we force each other. We force each other off into a lot of darkness. So till we don't even know what love is no more. We don't. I don't see nothing wrong with a person driving a Hyundai. I don't see nothing wrong with a person driving on Chrysler. I don't care nothing about none of that. I love to see all young girls, with their boyfriend and stuff like that. I like to see that type of stuff. I like to see a woman with a man. It make me feel good. I love to see black love. At the point time we don't got a number. I don't want because I don't need no man. I don't want to hear none of that. That's not what I want to hear out of a woman. I especially don't want to hear it out of a woman. Because that ain't love. You have a Jezebel spirit, but talking about you love your children. It's impossible. What are you talking about? All of this, you fabricating, you faking, and you phony. That's what you are. If one person hurt, okay, oh well, plenty of women that hurt me, I love women, period. That's why I stay on them. Go lose some weight. Get out the kitchen. Go do it. It's out of love. You better not. Hey, come on. Hey, that's me telling you. Hey, baby, I'm telling you. Don't you go down that drain. Don't go that way. They got snakes over there, and bears, and lions, and tigers. You still go do it. Then he go to me and got to rip off his shirt like he a Superman. And he running there with you and halfway die with that. That's what we do for you because we love you. So women do the same thing. I'm not saying, but at the end of the day, that's what we do. We sacrifice. Go there and get you. We create war in our mind every day for nothing. For nothing. For nothing. It don't take no money. It don't take nothing to love nobody. It don't take nothing, bro. But we be so hard on each other for nothing. For nothing. For nothing. We get in each other's ear and tell all type of talk. But why we don't talk about love? Real love. Why we don't talk about God, man, my bitch, oh God, man, we love this dude. You always talk about somebody else's business. You can be way out of town. You talking about something you got nobody talking about it. You don't know nothing about. That's not love, bro. You don't pray for nobody going to. I sure hope they don't break up that thing, man. I sure want them to be together. Lord, let me get on my knee. Lord, I sure hope such and such and such. You don't do that. That's love. Nobody don't nobody have to know that you pray for them, man. When you are a loving, God-fearing person, you don't got to say, I pray for you. I pray for people all the time. People that's on my line. I hope the best for all of you, whether you like me or not. I don't even have to know you. That's just my heart. That's why I made Check Your Energy. When I leave this earth, I want somebody else to pick it back up. I wanted to be one of the biggest podcasts in the world, and all I want to do is give love. I'm gonna get on it though. Love gonna come. Love gonna come with that pressure. You're gonna go through some things. You're gonna be tested, not by me, by God. That's another thing I don't understand with people. If he loved me, I'm finna see what he do this. You can't test me. It ain't your job to tempt me as a woman. It's God's job. What you doing it for? You stay in line, you stay straight with what you supposed to be doing. Don't you be trying to tell me and have nobody call on my phone. I might just take the bait. You might just take the bait. He might just take the bait. I don't need you testing me. Love don't work that way. You don't have the right to do. We do so much sabotaging things to our life that we don't have to do. When you just sit down and think about it, before you lay your head on your pillow and go to sleep at night time, just think about love though. Do you really love yourself? Do you really love other people? Do you? Are you willing to let things go to continue through your life loving whoever it is? Is you willing to say, hey, I forgive you? Are you willing to do that? I'm willing to do that. I'm going to continue to keep doing that. I'm also going to continue to keep asking God, to show me how to love more. I ain't none of God, but I tell you, he blow out. I sure would love to keep on loving. No matter what nobody do to me, man, I just want to be a good person all the time. I hope I can do that. But I'm human. But I'm also going to try to do the best that I can. I'm always going to try to do the best I can because, man, I know that people go through hard times. People need to hear that some people care. I care. I care about my brother, my fellow brother. I care about women. I care about their children. I care about the things that you go through that you're afraid to talk about. I care about all that. That's what we should be here. That's why we're here on the earth as people to pass love, nothing else. We don't have to be deceitful and hateful and all that right there, bro. We gonna go through things, and that's like whatever I've been through as a man, or I accept whatever it is. But I love through it though. I love because I know God, whatever it is, long as He give me life and breath, I can get through it. It don't matter what it is. I'm cool with it. Cause I love to come back and share my stories with people. I don't want to share no war stories and all that old. I want to share love, baby. I want everybody to understand that we don't spread more love, then we gonna rapidly keep dying faster and faster and faster. We're gonna keep losing women faster, faster and faster and faster. It ain't gonna be no men's. Everything gonna be destroyed because we not putting love. We not doing the things that we supposed to do to keep it in line. We want to put it somewhere it don't belong. We want to be somewhere we don't belong. We want to always be somewhere we're not welcome. Be with your people. Love your people. Respect your people. And then you can grow. You always want to mix some in with something else and mix this in. Like, this ain't no drink. Yeah, this ain't no Don Julio. You want to mix everything. You want to fondle with everything. No, you can't do that. You can't pick stuff out. You got to go through it. And then you make it to the milk and the honey out there. You got to start from, we have to start from scratch. Nobody want to start from scratch. Everybody want everything right now. I want it right now. I want the best of the best. But you gotta go through something to have the best of the best. You gotta go through something with that woman that had the best. She can be the best of the best. You gotta go through. You gotta go through the programs. You gotta do it. You gotta rebuild it. And you look at that like, boy, it's a 4 or 5 piece of hard work I got right there, boy. Ooh, I love with that. I love what I got. Like you think you gonna get some and open up the box and it's just gonna be as pretty? Wait, see you on what part of the land you stay on? What part of the world and earth you come from? When you go through things with your partner, that's what help you love them. Boy, we been through some stuff. Ooh, we been through some stuff. But we stayed down, boy. We stayed true. We stayed solid. And we kept God a part of what we were doing. That's love. Boy, you tell somebody no, one time they start cussing and hollering and calling you all type of BITCHs, and I find somebody else to do it. If you ain't gonna do it, oh, okay then, baby, my bad. Okay, cool. You said you love me. No, I'm just saying this your job. It's a man's job to do this. It's a woman's job. I ain't telling nobody what this your job to learn how to love. I'm not finna argue with you. Whatever you want to do, go ahead and do it. You gonna let me? Yeah. Yes, ma'am, I am. I'm gonna let you go out there and do whatever you feel that you need to do. Go ahead on and do it. I am not finna argue with nobody about loving me. I'm not finna do that. Cause you know what? I love myself enough where you can see it. So the way I treat myself, I want you to treat me how I want to be. I don't you come on telling me this and telling me that. That ain't love. I love the first thing with people. I'm gonna have respect for people off the top until they show me otherwise. And then when they show me otherwise, you know what I want to do? I want to be a loving person, just not to even deal with you no more. Oh man, you ain't gonna do nothing to them? Nope. I ain't gonna do a mother freaking thing to them. Nothing. I'm not finna jeopardize my life. I'm not finna do nothing. I'm not finna try to make nobody. I don't want, as a man, I don't want to take myself through that. I don't want to take myself through things with people to try to force people. We all be trying to force. You don't have to force love. You don't have to force it. You don't have to force it. I don't know who told you have to force it, but I got to show them. You got to show nothing. Just do it yourself. When you love, when you start doing things yourself, people start watching you. People start peeping you out. Guess what? And and then guess what? It starts rubbing off on them. When you that loving person, a loving man, a loving one, it starts rubbing off on you. I'm finna show you another thing. I'm finna make you open up your eyes real big and wide. When the last time you took your children out? Why you think we don't say, "Hey, I love you," and get our children get up in the morning? How you feeling? Because we so quick in the world to do all other type of stuff. The first thing we do, you don't want to pay attention to your children. You don't know what's in their cell phone. You love too much other stuff like your job. Your job don't love you. You love your car. Your car don't love you. You love your house. Your house don't love you neither. It can't do nothing for you. You love TikTok. You love Facebook. Instead of paying attention to what really helps you grow and what really give you life. You give more attention to that. That's why these kids are the way they are, because they looking for love. It's common sense. You think they out there in the streets running around? What do you think they're looking for? Love is time. Love is time. You're not giving them no time. You're barely giving yourself time to get out and do what you got to do for you to be healthy. No, you can't tell me. I know you're not. I know you're not, because guess what? I had to start understanding. Damn, I gotta take some time to myself. I'm tripping. That's what love is. And then when you get in that predicament to start growing, it's just already in you. Certain things can't make you mad no more. I just got talked to like a stone cold dog yesterday. But I love myself enough not to trick myself out the street. I love myself enough to not pull myself out of my daughter's life. I love myself enough to say, well, I just find somebody else, bro. I don't want to go through that. So see, you can't make me go through something I don't want to go through. If I got a friend and I love him, he don't want to love himself, it's a point in time like, damn, bro, I love him, but I gotta let him go. Love come with me letting go also. It comes with, I'll tell you, it comes with all of that. Damn, man, I love my cousin. Dang, he won't stop going to jail. Dang, bro. I'm talking to him and talking to him and talking to him. I'm like, damn, cuz, I'm gonna have to just, cuz I don't want to let you go, bro. Because guess what? I love myself, but if I don't let him go, I'm gonna sink right along with him. When you love yourself, women and men, let some of that toxic stuff go. Let it go. Let some of those people go that ain't good for your life. Love, again, don't work along by itself. It comes with that pain. You come with that rain, and come with that storm, but it's called a refuge. When you get out there and feed, you're gonna be cold-blooded. When you walk along, you still gonna feel good. Like, okay, I'm just. Then it comes with a lot of patience that we don't have. Man, I want somebody. We be want love right then and now. I'm telling you, when you meet somebody, when you rushing off into everything, you're rushing to eat, you're rushing to talk, you're rushing to telling your business. That ain't love. You ain't much protecting it. You just went out there and told your whole life story to somebody that don't care nothing about nobody. That's what we do. That's what we do as people. We just yap. Hey. Talk a little bit too much. You don't love yourself enough because you listen to every negative thing. And you wonder why you can't get no sleep at night time. You wonder why you waking up, you got attitude. You don't love you don't listen to certain type of things. I told you don't be in certain type of places. You don't put yourself in certain predicament when you love. You don't put your wife in certain predicament. You don't put your man in certain predicament. You said you love him, didn't it? Well, take it off. What you gonna put him in a line of 5 for? He got to tussle with 4 or 5 dudes. Pay attention. Same thing with your woman. Hey man, listen. Protect your girl, bro. Don't take her around certain type of things. Some type of things you can't tell them. Same thing for your man. Protection. I got to protect you, baby. We sit down and talk about this. Hey, listen, man, certain type of things, baby. You know what I'm saying? I love you. Certain type of things. Oh, why you this? Let me finish my conversation. When you that's how you think the serpent, how you think the snake got, how you think the devil got to you, baby. Finesse you, love you. Right? Listening to everything. Start cutting these conversations out with people when you at your job or things around. When people talk about men, you go the other way. I don't care what people say about women, it's still some good in them. But it starts with us, me. It starts with me. I'm one of the prime examples. I can't say I love and then and talk. I can't talk down on women. I done been through all type of stuff. I done did it all. It's our job as men to love to line things up the way they're supposed to be lined up, huh? You got to. Then they can start feeling more, getting a little bit more. Okay, then, babe, I could. Okay. Oh, I feel what you said. But we got to give that love, and they got to give it right back to us. We got to give it. We got to do it. Look at this. You see that? That's a whole exercise. She throw it to me. I throw it to her. She throw it to me. I throw it to her. That's an exercise we got to do every day. I don't feel like throwing it, baby. Baby, you got to throw it. Come on. They got some screen in you. Y'all, let's sing while we doing it then. You got to do that every day. You can't take no days off. That's the thing with them. See, when you take days off and breaks and things like that, you let other stuff in. When you listen to people that don't want nothing, don't want love, good, we can not that. No, I ain't fooling with that. That's not love. That's not love when you influence another woman to do things she know, knowing somebody else love, knowing she got somebody to love. Well, you gonna do it on your own. I remember back in the days, man. Even when y'all remember they used to run us off the counter. Real talk. Now, man, we allow to, I understand people like to love the streets and all that. I really don't care. Look how we uh push our children to the streets and all this type of stuff. Look how we push our children or our women to feel that they have to lower themselves to feel more better. That's not love. It's lust. Look how people want a part of the attention off of social media and want to get all the views and stuff like that. They're not love. That's cancer to your bone. You pay so much attention to other people's lives and what they have going on that you can't even love yourself. You can't sit there and love your woman and your man like you're supposed to because you worried about things that doesn't. I can understand if you're a content creator, I understand if you're doing it, but you pay so much attention to something that you don't even know how to have. You don't even know how to be a good mother or father or have a relationship because you know nothing about love. You'll sit there right on the phone with somebody that both of y'all got the phone in y'all hand. And I think that's so disrespectful. I just talked to somebody about that the other day. You won't keep it out your hand. Anytime I'm in any type of relationship, anytime I got a respect for somebody, I don't want to tap on my phone. I got a special thing for people. I pay attention to people all day long. That's just me. I feel so bad when I even let a person down. After I tell a person, man, I'm so stuck on the right way to do things. Sometimes I'm like, damn, is it me? Am I tripping? I know I ain't tripping. I was raised off morals and respect. My whole life. And this world is turning the people in the world, it's not the world, it's turning so upside down, it's making me feel like I'm wrong. And I know I'm not wrong. I want to treat a woman and a man with all the respects in the mark. But come on, man, this what you're doing. I can't give you nothing. I'm gonna hurt myself trying to help you. I love myself more. I give it to somebody else. We say we love, but the way you carry yourself and the people, the things you let around your children shows you how much you don't love. See, you just looking for something to make you feel good. You're not looking for nothing to create a family with. See, it's a different thing. You're just looking for somebody to make you feel good. But you're not thinking about the danger that you bringing into your house when you don't study people. That's how much you say you love. You can't meet nobody in X amount of time and say, hey, no, 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 no. You got to study. You got to find out. That's what love. I love myself enough. I don't want to get after it. That's the same way I'm with females when I'm holding a conversation with her. Certain things I don't like to talk about. I don't want to put myself on the edge. I want a person to love right off the top. I mean business. I love myself. So if I can't love you the way I love myself, I don't want to deal with you. You just do what you want to do. I can't make you do that. I'm just telling you this is the structure of love. You can do what you want to do. Oh, no, let's go easy. You want to be everywhere. I don't. I love myself and not to want to be seen in all these different places and to be out there. I'm more valuable than it. But you don't understand. I like to do this. I love to see that. It's not worth it though. It's not worth it, baby. It's not worth the hassle. Growth. You still want to do the same thing you were doing when you was 21 and 25 and 19. Here you go 37, 45. You don't love yourself. You're not young anymore. Start understanding what love is all about. Sometimes you got to get to the side and let these youngsters do what they do. Let them have some fun. You all out there with them. Go sit down somewhere. Very highly disrespectful. You say you love, but look, okay, but how do you carry yourself? How do you think? What do you talk about? Where do you go? All this has something to do with love. Period, point blank with a question mark. I don't care what you say, it does. It structure, it shows you who you are as a person, the way that you move. But you can't tell people that. You can get in a good friendship, a good relationship. Let me sit on back. I'm getting old, y'all. And you want to be everywhere. When you love and you feel present by a woman, a man you with, you don't even have to go a whole lot of places. They make you feel good. You ever been around with your family? The only thing you got to do is have a house party with your family, and you feel so good. You ain't got to go nowhere. That's how you want to feel. That's how you want to feel when you with your man. That's how you want to feel when you with your woman. That's how you want to feel when you with your children. Something special. Why you don't never go to the club? Shit, good me. Good me and Damien be at the house bumping and rocking and shine like we at the club all the time. We step out. But when we step out, we baby, we bougie with it. We stepping out over here. I'm not going over there. I don't love that no more. I, am shedding from that. Now I'm going to something higher. Growth. Once you start getting all this, I'm telling you together, faith, patience, consistency, then you start upgrading to growth. You can't grow. What part of that you don't understand if you keep doing the same thing? I love it. I love it. I love you too. I love you. I don't know who to pick from. But he good. She good. It's good. I love all of them. No, you can't. It's impossible. And this is where you get stuck in. That's what a lot of women get stuck in. You get stuck. It's stuck in your ear. And it's stuck in your mouth. You got to clean it. So how you gonna love? I love this. I love that. I love it. Go. No, 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 no. You see, you all over the place. There's no structure. Why you think you so confused? Why you think your mind's so unhealthy? Why you think your body's so unhealthy? Why you think that's not love? You confused. I love my. I ain't saying you love your children. I say you confused. You love too much. You got too much going on. Me too. You all out there on the corner, hanging out on the corner all day long. You don't love your life, and then you just every day you same thing. Man, I just need me somebody, man. I just need me somebody to look out for me, man. Look out for yourself. You're bickering and crying about nothing. Once you start loving, crushing yourself, it's gonna take patience for you to get that. It's gonna take patience for you to get certain type of people around you, or it's gonna take some time for that person who's around you to grow. I don't. I don't want to rush nothing. You know. I was just talking about this the other day when I was talking to somebody. Right. I had already made it clear. I made it clear in my partners, and I made it clear what woman I was talking to. This is the direction I'm going. About to be 45 in a couple of days, couple of weeks, whatever, week or two, right? I love myself enough now to tone down my value of the way that I deliver my work. So it's stopping me from getting somewhere else I can feel it. So let me work on this right here. Love me enough to allow me to do this. Do whatever you got to do it for yourself. That's love. What I can't fix you. I say, bro, I can't fix you. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm in a refuge for myself. I'm loving myself. So then when I come back out brand new, then I can then when we love it, I can give y'all I can give you what I can give you something. Now I can stretch my hands out. I can't stretch my hand out to you all every given time. Love yourself. I'm not gonna be on time all the time with what you want. When you start loving, you start understanding. Oh, okay, then, okay, then, such and such had to do something. Okay, it's fine. I understand. When you don't have understanding, you don't have the love no way. Because you always want something to be for you. You always want something to work when you want it to work. You're a love person. I'm just saying, though, you had been doing it. Well, something happened. All the time, when you miss something one time, you will start seeing that people really don't love you like they say they do. One time. Just say no one time. Or I find me somebody else to do it. Or I get out. Man, come on, man. How we too old for that. We too old for that. We too old for that. If we gonna love, we gonna love. If we gonna rock with each other, we gonna rock with each other. They go for men and they go for women. We some of the selfish creatures walking this earth. We are the selfish. We are the selfish one. Well, I want to say something so bad, I'm trying to hold it in. We the only race that downs each other 24/7, 365 out loud. No type of respect. We don't care how people children feel when we out there saying what we saying about them. We don't care. Well, show me somebody else doing it. We allow other people to do it, but we say we love each other. We push our women and men and children to the streets. And if you ain't a street figure, mother funk you, man, shit, man, I wish I could go back to school to be one of the smartest, working on the airplane, working on a donkey, I don't care what I work on. Yeah, I'll be a cow, a horse. You talking about love. How is love and you push a 16, 15-year-old boy to join a game? You not stupid at him? We don't want to go to jail, so what you push him to go to jail for? Why would I push a young woman to say, man, shit, you can get whatever for that, baby, you fine. Nah, listen, man, hold yourself, man. Well, I'm just saying, though, men like, oh, no, that ain't what no man like. A man like a woman that can hold herself. That's what a man like. I don't like no man. Don't want no woman that every time he get with her, he can get into bed with her for 2 weeks. Who told you that? Well, now I really like him, Damien. I don't care how much you like him. Once you give it up, once you give your box up, it ain't nothing else that you can give him. I was your age once. Hold yourself. That's your only title. That's your only. You hold it as long as you can hold it. If he can't wait 5 or 6 months, tell him go find him something out there. But we not encouraging we're not encouraging people to do that. We're not encouraging the dude to say, young man, go ahead on and work, bro. Find out who you are as a man, man, and find out what your passion is. You do what you got to do. Man, yeah, go out there in the street, man. I'm talking about, man, we can flip this and flip. I'm not telling nobody to flip nothing. I understand that people have a hard life and you got to do what you have to do in the street. Watch yourself. Learn the laws, bro, if you're going to be out here. Man, I understand you feel that your mom and dad are gone. I understand, bro, but there's always a better way. How you love somebody and you walk them right into a dead end? You walk your sister off into a dead end, knowing she got a good man, and you want to go to motorcycle. What you going to a motorcycle? What is you going to a motorcycle party for? Ain't never hot nigga in there. You want to take my girl there? You go by yourself. Why you want to take her to the club? No, man, take her somewhere. Why y'all can't go to no paint party or go to church? I ain't saying ain't that. Now I'm just saying you doing nothing constructive with your life to keep the love going. You want to jump from man to man to man to man to get your bills paid. That ain't love. And then when you get mad at him, you're going to jump to the next man. You get mad at him, you're going to jump to the next man. You're going to jump to the next one. Bro, y'all don't want to go through nothing. We don't want to go through nothing. Bro, I'm sick of her mouth. I love to have a girl. Baby, it's 12 o'clock, Dave. Where you at? I'm going to my mama house. I go to love me, boy. Yeah, we got to go down. Got to go home, boys. Man, shit, man. I got to do something new tonight. Hey, say, man, I'm going home. I'm good, boy. I did that already. Going over here and get this plus some of this old Victoria's Secret on. You got to do the same thing every day. Then you got what? You can figure, man, damn, dude, man, she keep asking me for money. Then I just gave $400. What's the name? Then she said I got a baby on the way. I'll be looking like this right here. She just went on ahead and did what I told you to do. You did what you want to do, cuz. Man, I love both of them, D. No, you don't. You just think you do. Tell her you're broke. And watch how fast they leave. It's going to be one standing. It ain't going to be no 4 or 5. All them dudes you out there sleeping around with talking about your boo, stop sleeping with them. I bet they stop paying your bills. Or he loved me, he loved his wife. Well, stop giving it to him. Then watch what happens. Oh, we want something out of him. But you said he loved you though. Stop doing it. He ain't your man. And then figure out who really love you. I guarantee you wouldn't get it. After you stop giving it to him, everything gonna start slow down, and you ain't gonna be able to get no chip or deal. You ain't gonna be able to get a Burger King meal. Don't tell me what love is. I know exactly what it is. I done been through the worst of the worst. And I'm willing to keep on going through the worst of the worst until I get the connection with whoever they're, friends, family, woman. It don't hurt me. I'm not afraid to lose nothing that don't belongs to me. And that's your problem. Some of y'all, well, I ain't got time to waste my time. I ain't wasting no time. I'm steady learning. If it this don't work with this person, then fine. I'll just move on. I don't want to talk about you. Use a chapter in my page. I'm turning the chapter. I'm going to the other chapter. I'm going to chapter 45. Yeah, I'll be 45 years old. I'm going to that chapter. I don't want to talk about something. I don't want to hold delicate conversation with people no more. What that is, aggressive. I don't even want to talk to nobody that doesn't have love that's always on their mind and heart. And what I mean about that is always talking negative. I always got something to say about somebody. I always looking at somebody's butt and saying it's fake and look what he got on and I'm looking at baddies. I don't want to hold conversation with women or men like that, period. Because I love enough to just want to hear a fruitful conversation. Even if it's just about them. Man, what's up, man? I'm doing good, man. Damn, boy, come along. Cool, that's good enough for me. But I don't want to hear about nothing else. I already got too much of that already in my head, and I'm already trying to get rid of it. So what make you think I want to hear that? So now I got to balance off my thinking. I got to balance my thinking out as a man. So if I hear something, I can easily walk away from. We just sit there, yeah, good. I have people talk about me, don't know nothing about me. Sometimes you got to love and just don't say nothing. All people want to do is talk, but nobody want to put the work in. You want to talk about everything somebody else going on, and you can't hold on to a woman or a man. You can't hold on to your own children. Your own children won't listen to you, but you love them. Come on now, make it make sense. That don't even make sense. You can't even keep your own house together, but you out there looking for no, no, no. Love starts in your house, in your life, in your mind. This is your temple. And you have no business letting people in that don't qualify to be in. That's all I'm trying to get you to understand. You have that lack of low self-esteem that you don't understand that you have to love comes with everything I just told you. When you open your eyes, God bless you to open your eyes in the morning. You start right then and there with yourself. You get yourself together, you get your thoughts together, you get your life together, you get your health together. And you keep it just like that. And you watch how many friends you lose. They said they love you. Men and women. Man, I'm finna ready to go over here, Brian. Man, go out here, I need to get back, man. Say, man, you got something to get. They say, man, you going over. No, man, I'm straight right now, bro. Man, what's up, man? We gonna go out Friday? Nah, I go out, hang out a little bit, tomorrow. I'm gonna go over here. No, man, it's good. Nah. Oh, man, you talking old good. No, you don't. Just say, hey, listen, bro. I'm happy, bro. Let me do my thing. You notice nobody want to build. Please, sure. But we say we love, but how can you love me and you're a woman and you don't want to build with me? You'll see me work myself to death, work myself down to the ground, run in the street, hustler, bring it back to you. I love you now though, but where's my love? You don't understand the law. You ain't trying to figure out that you ain't trying to keep me. You ain't made a pork chop sandwich. You ain't praying. You ain't doing nothing, but you say you love me now. Same thing, my homeboy, man. They ain't saying, hey, D, man, watch your back, man. We love you, boy. We don't want to lose you, man. Hey, man, be careful. They say, you know, you just rocking, shocking the party right along with me till I fall off. And then when I fall off, everybody fade away. I got probably about 1 or 2 friends left. What I'm talking, hey, man, what about saying they love me? Oh, man, shoot, man. They over there, hanging over there. Oh, all right, then, bro. That it happens to us all the time. We wait till we get 55, 65 years old to start saying what we wish we could have did. Do it now. I'm talking to you about it now. All you gotta do is do it. We struggle with addictions, and when it makes it hard for you to love. You just get up and constantly don't even worry about the things that you're supposed to be worried about, which is your mind and your health. You say you love, you even got that together. You don't have no peace with yourself. You get up, go out, do the same thing, run over here. I don't want to live like that. I'd rather let some of this other stuff go, love myself, and love who want to be in a safe place, safe environment. I'm good with that. I don't need no 99 people around me. 2 and 3 good. But you always want to sing, you always want to party. You think that's love to be around all of these people that don't care nothing about your life. All they want to do is turn up. As soon as you lose that man, as soon as you lose that woman, as soon as you lose some, people are like, they ain't seen nothing. Then people gonna talk about you. And whatever you lost, they gonna go back and try to go get it. Now, what part of that you don't understand is happening right over again in our face every time. Please shut your shut. Love don't work alone. It comes with structure. It comes with rules. It comes with patience. It comes with knowledge. You got to have that hope. Don't you never say what you can't do. That ain't love. Don't you look at your man and say, yes, you can. Don't you I don't want to hear the word can't. And you don't allow your friends and your people to say, girl, listen, no, we ain't doing that. You can do it. It's gonna take some time. And if you gotta cry through something, man, well, be it, do it. We gotta stop falsifying and lying. Love comes with speaking life into yourself. It comes with speaking life into people. I got to speak life into my girl. I got to speak life into my homeboy. I got to speak life into my children. You want anything? And, I call my daughter, a lot and tell her I love her. I want her to know that. I tell my partner all the time that I love them. Oh, you tell him you love him. Oh, y'all must be. See what I'm saying? We think of the most stupidest stuff to say to each other. That's my partner. I love him. Man, I love you, bro. Sometimes, and I want to get to this before I get off here. When you don't love, we start falling off into depression. I'm happy I didn't miss it. And I'm gonna start with men. Men are the most depressed people in the world. We hold stuff in. We hold our anger in. We can't cry because it makes you feel weak. Sometimes at the end of the day, when you don't have your daddy, you don't know what a man thinking. See, I'm not. Women have to understand that y'all can float around this world easy. We can't. We can't. It's easy for somebody to take care of y'all. Only thing you got to do is send my follow direction, which is hard for you to do, but you can do it. With us, just think about being a man. Ain't nobody finna help you. Ain't nobody finna come along and do nothing. Sometimes we be wanting like, man, I love you, baby. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell you I love you, appreciate everything. That makes a man feel so good. Y'all don't give us that. Nah, you supposed to don't tell me what I'm supposed to be doing, bro. Tell me something good. Figure out what you're supposed to be telling me and come back and tell it to me. Did a snake tell you something and fucked you up? I don't want you fucking me up. I don't want you putting your long-term trauma stories on me with your friends and what y'all. I don't want to hear none of that. We got a good life over here. Sometimes I feel this way. Come on, tell me sometime. Rub my back, baby. Give me a massage. I ain't got time. Yes, you do. You gotta make time, baby. We gotta make time for each other. Cause this love. Oh, we got our own little love. Say, hey, baby, I'm shutting it down today with my man. It's over with. Going on here, on there. I'm so sick of you and Damien. Well, you can get sick of. We got love spread to do. We ain't talking about no sex. That's what it's all about. Even friendships, man to man. What's up, man? You straight, bro? Shit, D, man. Bro, it's hard. What's going to tell me? Talk to me, baby. What's happening, friend? What's up, man? Let's go sit down and just take us a walk and see what's going on. Man, I'm going through this. Man, you should have said something about it. Let's go ahead, man. Get everybody together. Me, Myron, everybody, get everybody together, man. Boy, man, it made me feel good, man. I'm thinking about D. I'm thinking about, no, me and then you do that. We're going to fix it together, bro. That's what we supposed to do as men. We love each other enough. We make sure we don't make fun of each other because we don't know what type of depression we going through, bro. And men don't like to ask for stuff. Me, I don't like to ask for stuff. People know me. I'm damn, bro. Try to figure it out. Then we go out and do things that we don't supposed to be doing. They're like, man, why you ain't ask for it, man? When they show for the money, man. And you went out there and try to take it. Man, shit, man, I'm a man, bro. No, man, you a man, but we brothers, man. You got 10 of us, bro. You could have got $100 piece for every last one of them. And you could have got back on your feet. Man, y'all always, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. If we lose you to the streets or lose you to jail or the casket, come on, man. Come on, bro. You got children. Then you leaving us to have to do this and this more on us. We ain't talking to each other as men like that. Oh yeah, you ain't in the street. Yeah, I don't even like to listen to all them songs. Cause they get in your head. Now you got these little dudes out there, yeah, no, talk about how you want to do it. Oh man, you look so stupid. All they want is a hug. But it's the men. Look how we structuring them boys to love the streets more than they love their own mama and they love their own girl. They go to jail for 60 years. Come on. None of this not making no sense. Mama is like, girl, let me twist my son hair. Oh, he's so cute. He's so good. They paying second down on his butt. No, hey, say, man, pull them pants up, bro. What wrong with you? Yes, sir. Yeah. I love you. You ain't finna do that. You ain't doing none of that. Might not be your daddy, but you ain't finna do that. You got an issue with me saying something to him about that? Oh no, yeah, okay then. I don't know what type of people that you been around. I don't ever want to see that no more. I don't want to hear all you talk. I don't want to never see his butt no more. Pull your clothes up, man. You're a nice looking young man. Love yourself about enough to now you horn yourself out to all type of stuff. You got to understand that mentally. Don't stop letting people all around you and having all these conversations, man, and talking about all this crazy stuff. And look, you can't keep control of the love like that. You're letting too much in, and it's covering it up. Your desires covering it up. What you're looking at is covering it up. Love comes with sacrificing, letting things go, doing the right thing. Love don't do the wrong thing. So you're gonna struggle back and forth with it. You're gonna love your woman, you're gonna love your children, you're gonna have to do the right thing. You're gonna have to make the right choices, not based on how you feel. You're gonna have to make the right choice on what's right or what you know that's gonna be beneficial for the family, not you. It's men's job to open women back up to get them to understand, hey, this is your feeling, baby, but we gotta do what's right for the family. Same thing as homeboys. Hey, bro, I'm out. I run a long race with you. You out, D? I'm out. All right, man. Love you, bro, man. I'm gonna keep on. All right, then, nigga. Hey, I'm going with my family, bro. We don't push. We don't push more black men having families with, and black women don't black women don't push marriage. They push separation and independence. That ain't love. That ain't that ain't no love. How you say you love your son and you pushing independent? You don't even sound right. You making your son out of the same sorry Negroes that you don't want to be with. And your daughter too. But you say you love them. You got to think before you open your mouth. You got to think before you open your mouth. Yeah, you got to think. Because you love, bro, it's so much that you're not going to do no more. It's so much you got to let go. I'm telling you, you got to let go. You got to let it go. Because when you start letting go, your life going to get a whole lot better. That's my sister. That's my brother. I understand. I know, listen, I know you love them, but this is where you let go. You see that man right there? He love you. Same thing for that dude, man. Say, bro, it's either the streets or your life. It's either the streets or look at your children, bro. See, we can step up out of our own body. See, but we don't have that right to do that. But we can get out of our own body and sit back and just step, and then we see, we're like, damn, I ain't doing that. That's crazy. What you can though. You can with your mind. When you lay down in the bed, step out of that moment and say, damn, bro. And when you take sacrifices, take the right sacrifices. What I mean about that is, what you doing it for? Is you doing it? Is you doing it for lust? Is you doing it for attention? What the things that you're doing in life, what are you doing it for? That's what I ask myself every day. I try to make a right decision. I love myself so much. And then sometimes you can overlove and end up you got to fall back. You got to fall back. I start like, damn, I got to make the right decision. And this person, that. No, I can't do that. Change is another thing that has to change. Change. People struggle with change. I was one of them. Now I want to change more. Yeah, I want to change more. I want to change more because I don't want to keep the same attitude. I'm gonna tell you what us as people. We do more having assumptions about people all the time. We don't even know. We can look at some and assume that's what it is. We just saw it though. That's an assumption. We can see somebody talking to somebody right now, a girl talking to a woman talking to whatever, and we assume that's not love. I keep telling you that. You don't know what's going on. It ain't none of your business. Don't mind the business that pay you. When you love, you don't go out and spread. Yeah, man, I think, man, I think she, man, I think he fucking her. Where you get that from? Oh, I think that first, he a rat. Oh, that ain't love. You putting false narrative. All we do is put a false narrative on people. But we say we love people. What somebody put a false narrative on your children? Every man went to jail, being with another. See what I'm saying? You see how you say you love, but what if your child go to jail for something that they didn't do? What if your child go to jail just being just a hard-headed young man and a loving young man, and you treat him right, and his father just went out and he just stole something, got to do 2, 3 years. Well, how would you say about them saying every man go to jail like me? How would you feel then? Remember those false narratives that you used to put on people and cause a man was some type of that's all we do. But we say we love each other though. Everything come out of our mouth 90% of the time is straight up negative. Why you think the world is what it is? It's because we don't love. Everything come out of our mouth is negative, it's toxic. What part of that you don't understand? You know what's crazy? And I hate to say this again. I was sitting down. I was every time I used to go out with my girl. I had no girl no more. I used to point out everything, and she started listening, paying attention to. She's like, "Damn, you right." Uh, other people is always with their children, but it be a whole family. It be the man, the woman, and the children, and they ain't black neither. You got people that can spend time with their children. Them niggas ready to run in the streets. You rather put more time in the streets than with your children. And then by the time that they got 18 and 19, they don't want to hear nothing you got to say no more. Man, I gotta get this money, D. I understand, bro. I understand. But shit. I don't want to say if I could turn back the hands of time, cause what my lifestyle made me who I am, right? But if I could change anything, I would never want to spend no time with my daughter. I just knew I had it together, you know. Uh, I just knew I was gonna be able to do everything for her. God showed me different. It's because I started falling in love with the power of money. Boy, I had some girls do anything I wanted them to do. But when I went to jail, I had nothing, bro. Nothing. All my cars gone. No, everybody I dealt with them streets wasn't there for me. What you mean did I make money today? Did you? um that always disturbs me with me leaving her out here. To this day. All right, all right. And I disrespected a lot of people too. Bad. I had people doing stuff they didn't want to do. Well, I'm gonna rephrase that. I had people doing things that they supposed to be doing. They wanted to do it. But I didn't love myself. I didn't love them enough to teach them how to do something different. Cause I didn't know. If I knew that I would be headed the way that God took me, I would have taught them something. And then when I come home, probably they would have been able to say, "Hey man, I got something for you." See, when you don't love enough to pay attention to step on the outside of what you're doing to make your life better, then you run into something. Then you run into it again. Then you run into it again. Then you run into it again. Then you start blaming other people. Only thing you gotta do is just step on the outside of what you're doing and say, "Damn, I'm going this way right here. I don't have no safe place." You got to make your safe place. You got to get around more safer people. You got to get around more people that care about you. And you know what's crazy about us in life though? We be knowing people don't care about us the way we know that we deal with women and men. We know we deal with women and men that really don't love us like they say they do. We might put that good wee or you may put that good wop wop on them. They don't really love you. They just like that. They don't care. We know they don't care. We have people around us every day, men and women every day, just because they wash our cars some type of way and to cut your throat the first minute that you got something going on. That ain't love, bro. We jeopardize our own life. We place ourselves, women and men, we do it. We place ourselves around people that really don't care about us, and we know it. We just, well, I already know. I know, man. When we know that, get from around them type of people. Your life is more important. With your life, you can teach and tell other people what you've been through, bro. These women, y'all women have so much power over so much, man. Ain't nothing wrong with going out there helping them little girls, man, and putting them up on game of what's happening, what's going on. I like that. I like to do it with you, man. And I always say this too. I love my cousin. I don't. The things that him and his wife go through. My cousin JP and Tara. Every time I think about, when I talk about that, I like the relationship that they got going on with their family. But no matter, I don't know what they've been through, but every time I see it, I like it. I told a woman I was talking to before, damn, man, damn, bro. I like the house and things, but they've been through a lot. They still, you know what I'm saying? I love to see people that had children and they still with the baby fathers. I like that. Y'all, we got to talk about that, man. Why we ain't talking about that? It's always out now. Well, why women ain't pushing the narrative? Hey, we really do want to be, when we have children by these men, or we need to sit and talk about it. Spread some of that love around. I love to see a man that's with the woman. He had children about this woman and stuff like that. I like to push that narrative on. You know what I'm saying? And then it's sometimes, and then when we not, like, if we not together, we have the best relationship as parents. That's love. We don't push that. We push the narrative negative or something negative. Oh, that's my baby. Hey, I'm not pushing that narrative. I'm not doing it. I'm not never doing it no more. And women, you have to get out of there. You say you love, well, get on your knees and pray about it, and then be done with it. Stop pushing the narrative of being independent and single all the time. That don't make no sense. What you saying, and it not even adding up right. And then you sit there and do all that hooping, hollering, and crying for what? Ain't this what you said you wanted? Everything in your life is not going to be perfect. It don't supposed to be. If everything, I'm gonna ask you a question before I get off. If everything's supposed to be perfect, how are you going to appreciate the things that God do? How you going to appreciate the thing that the woman do for you? How you going to appreciate the thing that men do for you? Our life can't be perfect. We have to go through things to learn how to appreciate that woman, appreciate that man, and appreciate everything. I appreciate everything I've been through, especially with my mama, my father. It's a lot of things in this life I didn't want to go through, bro. I didn't, bro. I promise y'all, boy, if I could think about it, I'd cry some nights. And I'm probably gonna cry many more nights. But I'm gonna stay consistent. I'm gonna stay prayed up. I'm gonna stay praying for other people. I'm gonna keep asking for forgiveness. I'm gonna keep letting things go. I'm gonna keep trying to change. But the most of all, man, I'm gonna keep God in my life. I don't. I'm gonna speak my life into existence, huh? Cause that's just what I want. I want to be married and things like that, and I ain't pushing none of that out of my life because I know that God placed me here to be with woman. So I never push the narrative out the way. You can push the narrative out the way if you want. That's what you want. But don't watch me. You're watching the wrong person. Cause I'm not here for that. I'm not here to divide nothing. I'm here to add on. You understand what I'm saying? So before I get off here, man, I want to tell you about I love you, man. If you have any topics you want me to talk about, just let me know. We all gonna go through some things, man. You just have to ask for forgiveness. You just got to get up and just try it again. Ladies, appreciate y'all. Like at the end of the day, again, we just have to do better. Love come with everything that I said, man. It has to have this structure with. You got to be consistent. uh, it both have us a part of. Can't take me out, and I can't take you out. Peace, love, and joy. I'm out.